see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on last year's national champion, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Ducks will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wade. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Badgers offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it, looking for the first down. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First run of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So Oregon's offense will get the ball for the first time. The gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
Really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step 1, and so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that...
Turning it off! All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Rich. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike through the air for the score. You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Autzen Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Wade. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak, he's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Rich. That's caught. It's Jones. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Jones. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Offense set on first down. Wants to throw on first down. He fires a bullet to the right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Going right to work up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bravo. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of bounce, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Bravo. And they swarm him under.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the ground with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Rich. Makes the grab, it's Clark. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense will go for it around midfield. Might be changing the route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Man, those plays are frustrating on the defense. You get 3 stops and you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the 1st down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Finding open areas. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Quick release on the RPO. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
That's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the 1st? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the 1st. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
The Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ramsey. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Boone. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Slade. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. Referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Ducks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Using the quick game. After 40, there he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Ramsey. Fires to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw again. Quickly to the tight end. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Boone. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. Makes the catch. It's Pena. Breaks into the open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Gets away. He's going to take off. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. It is good. Now the lead is down to 11. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Badgers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, the power run here. There he goes. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution. Picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the 1st down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Rich. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. But a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Blade. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Badgers send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown hit.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Back to throw, it's Rich. Finds the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle it.
Touchdown, Oregon! A great catch and run for 6. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And right down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's Blade. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Handoff to the lone back. Across the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll bring it out. It's Blade. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Ramsey. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. He just missed the target on that one, got to put it on his body. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. He wants to change this route. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Ducks will call on their punt team. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
At the 37, brings up second down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. To the air, it's Flanagan. Bakes the grab on the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Badgers have their offense in high gear. On the move. And some room to work. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying to surprise him with the pass. He'll pull it down and run. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble, you're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground, get what you can get, and live to play another day.
Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
On 4th down, going to the air. Snagged on the outside, it's Isaac. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Looking for a man. It's Flanagan. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Here's a heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Unleashes one deep. Downfield and incomplete, the defense holds. Off the play play fake on first down to throw. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Jones. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rich.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Looking for room at the 30. Oh, he's got some space. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. They'll go to the air. Spits it out to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Schwartz. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.